Hey guys, what's up? Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I am hopping on here live to do another Testimony Tuesday with you guys. If you were on last week, we had a lot of reverb, so we're going to try the headphones this week and see if it's any better. So as soon as I get Danelle on here, we will get rocking. Can you guys hear me okay? Drop some emojis if you can hear me. Hey Natalie, thanks for hopping on. All right, as soon as I got Danelle in here, we will get rocking. There she is. All right, guys, so while Danelle is adding herself, she lives in Houston. She's a mama. She's a hairstylist, and she's had a really great testimony, really great results being NRF2 activated. And I just wanted to bring her on so that she can share those results with other people. So Danelle, if you, hopefully you're getting the notification. It's there you are.
Okay, hi. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Okay, let me set this up on my ring light so I don't have to hold it, okay? I was actually the wrong way. There we go. Okay, how are you?
Good. Thanks for hopping on.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well,
I have
headphones. It's echoing for me, so I'm not sure about for you.
It's not echoing.
We'll just listen to myself 3 times.
You sound clear as day to me, so good on my head.
Awesome. Hey, Ches. I see you in the background. Hi. All right. Let's see. Am I echoing now?
No echo.
All right. They said I was, so we'll see without that. So I don't know why Facebook is so crappy on double lives. It's like they don't want us to do this anymore.
I know, I always have trouble, but it sounds good so far, so.
Yeah, I think it's good on your end. Regardless, we're gonna rock with this. So if you want, just tell us like how long you've been using the products, and kind of give a little background on what's going on with you.
Okay, so I have been using the products now for a little bit over 2 years, and yeah, so I have like a few. Did you want me to share my story on like how the products helped me, or okay?
Yeah.
So I have like 2 reasons how this helped me, but the first one is, since I was about, I guess, 7 years old, I've suffered with migraines, severe migraines. So, I mean, it was to the point where I was 7 years old, having the bus driver have to pull over so I could puke on the side of the road, which is pretty ridiculous. And for years and years, I've been on this journey trying to figure out what was wrong with me, but it was affecting my jobs, my relationships. I would have to call off all the time. And I went to different chiropractors. They had to do pressure point massages on my face, like weird things. They would stick their hands in my mouth and like push up on my gums. I had to do strict diets, do food journals, write what exactly I'm eating. I just had CAT scans, MRIs, so many different tests, so many things. I've took an Imitrex, which is preventing migraines. I've given myself shots in the thigh. It was a mess. So pretty much my migraine journey was horrible. And I was at the point where I had nothing to lose. I'm like, I've tried literally everything else there is out there. And I'm like, I don't have anything to lose. What's one more thing? So when I started taking this product, for me, it didn't take away my migraines right away, which I'm glad for because it wasn't like a quick fix or anything like that. And it wasn't masking my symptoms. But actually, after a month of me in the beginning, I started sleeping really well. My moods lifted. And then after a month or so of taking it is when I saw that I didn't have to carry my Excedrin in my purse anymore. And I was carrying it like women would carry their lipstick. And so I was able to not, have to deal with migraines and going to the doctors anymore. And now I just take one a day, and I'm migraine free. And I've been migraine free for probably like 14 months or so. And every once in a while I may get a little headache or something, but rarely. So it's been a blessing to have this. And so on the other side of that, I also deal with depression and anxiety. And depression comes at weird times. It's for me, it's like a roller coaster. It'll come and it'll go. But the most current time was when I actually lost my son. And when you're a woman who has to hold your son and you're saying hello and goodbye at the same time, it just really crushed me. I was heartbroken, like to feel his hands and his feet, and just to hold a baby and have to know that he's, you don't get to live with him. So I went into a deep depression. And basically, I don't want to go through all of it, but I locked myself in the room. I got fired from my job because I couldn't leave my house. I was very hard taking care of my daughter. My mom had to step in, keep her for a couple weeks. I was on the verge of suicide. I had to take depression medication. To see different therapists. It was horrible. And you know what? I didn't even think that the little yellow pill helped with depression. At that point, I didn't care about anything. I wasn't taking care of myself. But my mom, God bless her heart, was like pushing this down my throat. Like, no, you're going to start taking this. This helps with depression also. And so slowly but surely, I started to feel my moods lifted. And eventually, I was able to get off of my depression medication completely, which I'm happy for, because once I've done the research on what depression and it's linked to oxidative stress, there's a lot of research out there that I wasn't aware of. And I can't believe the similarities and how they're so related. And so what's cool about it was I wasn't masking it, okay? Because I'm so used to taking depression meds and just like masking the reason, and that actually messes with the chemicals in your brain permanently. So I was scared to permanently damage my brain. So taking this and getting to the root cause was a blessing in so many ways. So it helps with my migraines. It helps with my depression and anxiety. I feel much better going out in public and hanging out with people and making friends. And so all of it, I mean, just my all around lifestyle is so much better, and I'm so much happier. And I'm like a true believer, Erica, because I mean, people don't understand the root cause of oxidative stress. So it's just been a blessing. So that's a little
awesome.
bit about it.
No, I appreciate it because I know so many people deal with migraines, deal with depression, deal with anxiety. And I don't think that potentially could help.
Yeah. And I would say this too to people, like if you are dealing with any type of health issue, don't give up. Like keep looking and take your health into your own hands, because there's doctors and people who want to help us, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but we need to take our health in our own hands and like never give up on searching and looking. Like if what you're doing is not working and it's just you're dealing with side effects or covering the symptoms, like oxidative stress really truly, if you research it, is linked to thousands of things, and it's at the root cause of it all. So don't give up. Like keep looking and trying new things. Like what's wrong with taking one a day that could potentially save the rest of your life? And that's the way I looked at it. So
I love it. What would you looking at this? What would be your number one thing?
Someone to look at the product. Okay, so the number one thing I would say is probably like for me, when I think of health and wellness and supplements and things like that, sometimes we get so overwhelmed because there's a lot out there. And so I would say to someone taking a look, I would say, you know what, go to the the National Library of Medicine, pubmed.gov. Okay, it doesn't get any better and legit than that. go on there and type in oxidative stress, type in these things and look for yourself, do your own research and see what comes up for you. And I would say you never know until you try. So you could potentially be missing out on something that can change your life and help you in the long run. So I would definitely reach out to Erica and get as much information you can. And, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? So that's what I would say. It's definitely been helpful. And let me just add this in, okay? It got my mom off 8 medications. So not only has it helped me, it's helped my family, my entire family. And I stand by this 100% because I'm a true walking testimony of how great it's been. So
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time and your amazing testimony. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see you soon.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.